Got drunk off your lie, and I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire. No, I didn't, I'm the prey. But this time I won't collide like I did yesterday. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it, I can't give it, I won't give it this time. You broke my heart once again. Well, you're bad, but you're bad it for me. I can't give it, I can't give it. I've already run with the wolves. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you, I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today.
Hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm JC and welcome to, what is this, the second week of March. Just came back from the store. I think I got most of what we'll need for the week. Pretty sure. Well, no, I have to go back for hot dog nights. Thursday, am I going back Friday? Oh God, I don't know. Anyway, and most of what we need, I believe. The weekend was actually quite relaxing. I mean, I was a little behind on my video editing on Saturday, but I basically read and watched TV most of the weekend, which is awesome. It's amazing to have that kind of weekend. Caught up on some shows. Somebody's screaming. Okay. I'm not gonna stay long because I'm tired. I just came back from the store. I have to use the bathroom and I'm very hungry. So I just wanted to come on and say hello before it gets too far down in the day. Yeah, I don't really have that much of an update. Like, I didn't do much of anything over the weekend except edit my video, read, and watch TV. And I crocheted a couple of rows, and that's it. And yeah, I mean, I have a list for the week. I may have included editing a chapter on the list for the week, but most of it is probably going to be spent brainstorming and creating a magic system and some other things related to my paranormal mystery. I'd like to get to the character sketching part of things, but some other things I have to figure out first. But I'm gonna have fun with this project. So much fun. And I need the excitement and fun right now. So there's that. But I'm gonna go because I have to use the bathroom and I really don't want to have an accident on myself on the way to the building. That's very embarrassing. I've had it happen before, so I know how embarrassing it is. Yep. Gonna go. I'll be back. Bye. Okay. Just wanted to pop on real quick. I don't have much to update. I've been kind of just chilling. I might have taken a tiny little nap earlier because I was just so tired. I put some BioFreeze on. my legs and my knees because they were really hurting. They still hurt regardless of the biofreeze. So I don't know. It feels like they're getting worse. But it could just be all of the days that I went out last week that I shouldn't have gone out. I went out today. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow or Wednesday. So hopefully my body can recover and my knees will get themselves together. But I don't have much to update. I saw a clip of Brandon. I'm watching. Well, I still have Brandon Sanderson's class on the other tab. I haven't finished it yet. My streamers came on and then Dolores came on. So I was kind of talking in those streams. And I'm working on brainstorming stuff. So, but I'll be back later. Hopefully with some kind of update. I don't know. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to say goodnight here. Sorry I wasn't terribly chatty today on a Monday to open up the vlog for the week, but after I got back in from the store, my energy just was way down. Pain level was way up, and I was just trying to figure out how I was going to do stuff. Ended up not really doing stuff. I did some reading and I'm doing some brainstorming, but that's about it. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Not going anywhere Tuesday and Wednesday, so hopefully that means I'll get a lot done. What that looks like, I don't know yet. But we'll see. I need to make my list for tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Good night. Bye. Ooh, excuse me. Hello. It's very late as I come on. Excuse the mess that is me. I have a little bandana wrapped around my head to try to contain some of the messiness of my hair. Currently beta reading at the moment. And it is 6:17, so it's very late. I had lunch. I woke up late also, which don't know how that happened. Like my alarm went off early. I put the coffee on and it was still in the morning. It was 11 something, almost 12, but it was still morning, technically. It's like 11:45, so technically it was still morning. And then I laid back down. That was my mistake. Just intending to just lay there for a few more minutes. And the next thing I knew, it was after 1 o'clock. And I went to bed before 6 a.m. like I normally do. So I should have woken up on time. Anyway, it's fine. Excuse me, it's not fine because I haven't really gotten anything done. Well, I'm beta reading, but I'm supposed to beta read a few chapters, although, to be fair, I do feel like this one chapter that I'm beta reading could actually be 3. That's how long it is. Which I might suggest. I don't know if there's a specific reason why all these scenes are in one chapter, but it's a good chapter or chapters. I just feel like I know there's not necessarily a technical length of a chapter you're supposed to have, but there's some natural stopping points that seem like a natural stopping point for the end of a chapter. There could also be scene breaks as well, but this is a really long chapter. Anyway, that's all I'm doing. It's 6:19. Nia streams tonight at 7:30. It's been a couple of weeks, so I'm excited. And yeah, I need to go eat something to keep me awake because I'm kind of falling asleep here. But some chocolate. I have chocolate. Okay, I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, so stream is over. It's hanging backstage now. Now it's just me and Laura. I can't say that I got much done except for beta reading and a little bit of brainstorming. And which I'm still doing some brainstorming. I might go back to beta reading because I'm really enjoying the story I'm reading. It was good to talk to Anna because Anna popped back there after the stream because Anna and I are doing a challenge which allows me to go back to writing my TV script, just one episode. So I'm kind of excited to do that challenge. More details about that later, but that is it for the moment. I am going to go back to, yeah, I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight here. It is 4:25 in the morning. I quite possibly should have already come on to say goodnight, but I was waiting for the child to leave the room. I have done some more brainstorming, named some more characters, or named some of the magical beings and the Lorians, and figuring some other stuff out in the magical world. I really kind of want to figure out the setting. I mean, it's called, did I ever tell y'all the name of the town? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I might have been keeping that secret. I'll hold on to that for a second. But I mean, I think I said it in the Writer's Room app. Anyway, the town is called Willow Falls. So there's going to obviously there's going to be this willow tree. I don't want to get into it, but I want it to be like a woodsy town, like a very woodsy. Yeah, really, it's 4 a.m. I can't describe a town right now, but yeah, that's all my brain has. We finished watching Skye's video. I'm watching Skye's her latest vlog. SD Hayes. I'll link it below. She just got to a very interesting part of the video. Well, I just got to a very interesting part of the video. I'm like, that could be a novel. But oh, the drama. You gotta click on the video to watch. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to get up earlier tomorrow, which is saying a lot because it's already 4 something and I'm nowhere near going to bed. Which means I'm going to be running on very few hours of sleep tomorrow. Because I have a list of things that I need to get done. There's like 5 things on the list that was on the list for Tuesday, today, that I didn't get done, that I'm going to slide over to tomorrow's list. And I just really need to get preferably all of it done, but most of it done. And yeah. Anyway, I think I might have actually, I was between one of Skye's comments on my video, and I'm sorry I haven't been quite as chatty yesterday or today, but I've just been kind of not, I don't know. One of my feeling some type of way moments. Yesterday was mostly the pain. Today is the pain too, but not as bad as yesterday because I didn't go anywhere today. But I mean, my knees are hurting a little worse than normal, and just I don't know. And then I'm feeling kind of unproductive because I haven't started my edits and I've been procrastinating on doing my edits. And I've been brainstorming, but I feel like I'm not even getting far enough in the brainstorming of this new project yet, because I should be on the outlining stage and I'm not, because I haven't even really fully figured out all the nuances of how I want the story to be woven, to weave the story, whatever, you get what I mean. So, but I do think I might have figured out something Skye said in one of the comments she left on my video, and then while I was reading the comment, I was watching Andrea Stevenson's I think that's how you say her last name, video. I'll try to link that one below. And she was doing an editing vlog. It wasn't anything she said specifically of her process. It's just, I think something she said about I don't even know, brain, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's not working at the moment. But another reason I said I was slow rolling the editing process is because I know I can't really move on to the next step. But as Skye pointed out in her comment in my video, it's still a good idea to go ahead and edit it and get it done, because then when I do have the money, I can just go ahead and be ready to send it off to get edited instead of having to actually then sit down and go through the editing process. That said, I don't want to give up the excitement that I feel with this new idea. So where does that leave me? I think what I might want to do is edit on the weekend, maybe, and do a separate editing style vlog to hold me accountable to actually edit. But then I don't want to give up my weekends of trying to relax as much as I can on the weekend and put self-care back into my routine. I don't want to give that up completely either. So it won't be hardcore editing per se. But as long as I can, like, maybe at least try to get 2 or 3 chapters edited over the course of a weekend, I know that means it's going to be a very slow editing process. But I also think it's going to be a very slow process of me getting the funds to edit it. And then that provides extra video content, because if I'm making a separate editing weekend vlog thing, and maybe I won't do it every weekend, I don't know. I haven't figured out all the intricacies of that yet, but I feel like that might, and I know I don't normally write on the weekends, but it's editing, it's not writing. So all it is like me cutting out crutch words and me polishing up sentences, and which, yes, kind of involves writing, but really not really. Anyway, I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm gonna go. Good night. See y'all in the morning. Like, actually, hopefully see y'all in the morning. Bye.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me.
Hi. I thought I would come on and say hello for a brief moment. I am over here sitting on the bed because my butt and my hip hurt from sitting in that god-awful chair over there. So I'm just taking a moment to sit over here on the bed while she's gone to the bathroom and not in the bed. I said I would be on in the morning, but I did not come on in the morning. But I was up in the morning. Even had a little teeny breakfast burrito. Had my coffee in the morning. Okay, well, I got it in the morning. I didn't finish it off until a little after 12. I had a bit of a tumble this morning. I'm laughing now, but it was not funny at the time. I went to go turn over in the bed. I don't know what time it was this morning. It's like maybe 8 or 9. I don't know. I was getting ready to get up to go to the bathroom. And I went to go turn over to give myself better position to get up. Because she was laying next. She had already gone to bed. So she was in. Anyway. I turned over and turned too far. And I fell. Now, while you might think it couldn't have been that far from the bed, it's not a high bed, to the floor, it wasn't that high. But I fell and I hit my knee, the right knee, the worst knee, because it's on the right side, which is the side that was most impacted by the accident where I got hit by the truck. So I hit my right knee pretty hard, which I'm pretty sure my hip also felt that pain. And yeah, it has not been a fun time. So as much pain as I'm usually in, I'm in a little more pain because of my little tumble this morning. Fun times. And I have to go to the laundromat tomorrow, so that's also fun. Yay. Well, what can you do? But I have gotten quite a bit done today so far. I've changed the Google form for the poetry night, did the little flyer for the poetry night, or updated the flyer for the poetry night. Got that shared on my community tab, my socials. I did a little bit of beta reading, still beta reading, but I started my beta reading for the day. And I'm even working on my Patreon story. I don't know how many words. I didn't do the word count thing yet. But I've gotten some written. I want to say it's over 500 words. It could be less. It could be more. I don't know. And that's all so far. Darn, it sounds like not a lot when I say it like that. But when I look at my list, I did my devotional, which is on my list. When I look at my list, I've checked off a few things, but that's also because of how I break it down. So I would like to also work on another blog post. Oh, that's not it. I sent out, I have had a lot of interview questions to send to authors for the magazine. Because they've emailed me and the emails had piled up for about a week and a half or so. And so I sent out the emails with the questions, quite a few actually. So hopefully they send them back in a timely fashion. I should have a good number of author interviews being posted in the next few weeks. But that depends on them sending them back in a timely fashion. So I got that done too. It was something I was missing. I want to also work on a blog post, and I want to do a solid, focused brainstorming / research time for the paranormal. I don't know if I'm going to get those two things done before the stream. And I want to finish this. I don't know if I'm going to finish this chapter I'm beta reading before the stream because it's a really long chapter. But so I've been quite productive today despite my tumble. And I'm gonna go back and continue to be productive before my stream. But I'll be back to check in later. Bye.
rise. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started.
Okay, let me sit you right here because my wrist hurts and I don't know how long I could hold you steadily. Anyway, hi. I meant to update more today than I have. Stream went well. It was fun. It's typical. Although I did cook predominantly, actually, no, not most of the stream, all of the stream I spent cooking. And that made my pain worse. And also made my back hurt, which now I just realized I forgot the heating pads over there. But yeah, that just made my pain worse and my back worse. And I need to go to the laundromat tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. I think I'm going to actually take this with me. But I really should take my book to read. I don't know. I don't feel like I got as far with the brainstorming as I wanted to today. And you know, kudos to all of you who write fantasy, paranormal, and things like that on a regular basis, because it's a lot harder. Not that I ever thought it was easy, because creating your own fantastical world, I never thought that was easy. But man, the research it's involving, which I love research, so I don't have any problems with that. I just really thought I would be able to get to the outlining part by now, and I am not there yet. And it's fine. I want to have a certain amount of cohesiveness with the ideas. Like, okay, I don't know how to explain this. And it's not that I'm intentionally trying to be vague. I just really haven't pieced together everything and how I want it to stitch together yet. Like, okay, if you watch the Writers Room episode where we talked about, there was a lot of different ideas that were bounced around, and all of them were great, but obviously, won't use all of them because, you can't cram every single idea into a book. Even if it's a trilogy, you might be able to cram it into like book 2 and book 3, but every idea is not going to fit with the overall premise of the story. So what I'm kind of trying to do is, a lot of those ideas I liked, and a lot of those ideas actually spawned other ideas in my mind. So now I don't just have those ideas, I have the ideas that came from those ideas. And I have, and of course, again, like I discussed, I don't know if it was this vlog, or it might have been last week, I'm not sure, but I can't use every single magical creature there possibly is, because one, that'd probably be doing too much, and I don't want to use things just for the sake of using them. That there needs to be a purpose. And so I'm just trying to piece together. Maybe I need to go back and read Save the Cat. Does Save the Cat have a beat sheet for this type of story? Let me go. I need to check, because I think that'll help. And never hurts to revisit Save the Cat. So But I don't know that it has anything for paranormal mystery. I remember seeing stuff from mystery. But this is not just mystery. It's not just the aspect of mystery elements. There's the paranormal aspect to it too, which I want to be very much front and center. And you know what's funny? We were discussing on stream inspiration and things like that. And I think Morgan had said she always likes to go back to her comfort show and rewatch episodes of Xena. And I'm like, you know, my comfort rewatch show is Charmed. And I'm like, you know, it's really funny that it took me this long to get around to writing anything paranormal, because as much as I love Charmed, I've seen that series. There's like, 9 seasons? I've seen that series in total probably at the very bare minimum 6 times. Probably more than that. Like, all the way through rewatch 6 times at the bare minimum. Probably more than that. And as much as I like that show and rewatch that show a lot, I can't believe it took me this long to get around to writing stuff about witches and the magical creatures and things like that. Anyway, but the paranormal aspect is very front and center. But y'all know I love mystery. There's a mystery element. There's her kind of finding. I still want. So the overall thing is she's half human, half witch. But she doesn't know she's half witch until the day her powers are transferred to her. That's really a poor explanation of the story. But again, I don't have it cohesively drawn together in my mind yet, which is why I have not started putting it in its own book. But this has been a really long clip to say goodnight, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And pray for me, because I'm still in pain from my fall this morning, on top of the pain I had already been feeling. I took some medicine. Doesn't seem to have kicked in. I'm going to add to the pain tomorrow. Not happy about it. And I have to go to the store before I go to the laundromat, so that's also not fun. Anyway, good night. Bye. They are not coming for me. I just wanted to let you know that. Oh, it's a fire truck. Definitely not coming for me. Anyway, hi. It is, I was about to say Wednesday, but no, it is not Wednesday. It is Thursday. The 13th? Yeah. And as you see, I am at the laundromat, which I'm not sure you can actually see that behind me. Oh, no, that way. Okay. Yes, I'm at the laundromat. And a little later than usual today, because normally I'd be either just putting the clothes in the dryer by now, or they'd already be in the dryer. But they are currently in the washing machine with About 15 minutes left. So, I was tired. I didn't wake up when I planned to. I'm just very tired. And I don't think I'm going anywhere tomorrow. This is my body hurts. But I was watching, let's talk about editing for a hot second. I was watching Andrea, I think it's how you say it. Andrea, I think it's Andrea Severson. I'll link her channel below. But she was talking about editing and editing her latest novel, and she was talking about self-editing. And so she self-edits all of her books. She does not pay a professional editor. And I know I've had this discussion here before about the fact that it's going to take me longer to publish When Love Calls and subsequent books because I just don't have the money for the editor for the amount of finished manuscripts that I have. And I don't know if I discussed the fact that I was debating just going ahead and self-editing my book. I might have discussed that here, but I'm not sure. And then deciding against it because I am one of those people who mostly feels that they need a second pair of eyes that are not your own to edit your books. But when Andrea was talking about the reasons she feels she's, capable enough to self-edit or whatever, and the reasons people shouldn't self-edit if that's not something you want to do or whatever, I was like, well, those aren't the reasons that I'm not self-edit. I think I don't self-edit. Well, I was going to say, like, at once upon a time, it would have been because I'm too close to the story. Even taking a break from the story, I'm still close. I was one of those people who did not necessarily want to kill their darlings. With the diary, the editor that I had for the diary, we went quite a few rounds on things that she thought I should cut that I did not want to cut because it was my baby and I didn't want to cut my baby up. Ultimately, she was right. It was for the better. But now I'm not so precious. And I'm definitely not one of those people, since sadly I lack a lot of self-confidence. I'm not one of those people who thinks that I'm just this amazing writer who can never write a bad book. Because I happen to actually think or fear, I wouldn't say I think everything I write is trash or garbage. I fear that everything I write is trash or garbage. I always fear letting someone beta read my book because I fear that they're going to say it's terrible. Because I know I'm not a perfect writer by any stretch of the word, by any means. No one is. But there are some people who write really, really, really clean, and they write really, really damn near immaculate books. I think most of those people are people who edit as they go. So they're editing their book as they write. Like, they write a chapter, edit a chapter, so that it's pretty clean when they finish. I'm not one of those people. I don't think I would ever finish a book that way. But I think one of the main reasons I was not for self-editing, excuse me, I'm really hungry. So excuse me that I keep eating the fries as I'm talking to you. But I think one of the reasons is because of the stigma behind editing your own books. And there's already such a stigma with self-publishing to begin with. And one of the main things that people have against self-publishing is they say it's poorly edited. Even if you pay an editor, they'll say it's poorly edited. So I think some of that stigma was kind of feeding into my belief that I could not self-edit my books. But then watching her talk about her process, like, that's the process that I would do. I mean, my process will probably be different for each book, but just because I like to switch things up. But I'm like, that's the process that I probably do, like the amount of passes that she takes, the way she, and I have edited in the past. I've done freelance editing before. This is back when I had a massive writer's block and I wasn't writing my own stuff. So I decided to edit other people's stuff. But then when I got the writing mojo back, it became hard to balance editing someone else's work and writing my own. So I just decided I would rather write my own books. So I stopped editing, but I used to edit. In a way, every single time I read anyone's book, my inner editor it's never clicked off. My internet editor is always there. I will read, and there are a lot of traditionally published books that apparently editors did not do enough looking over, because I catch errors all the time in traditionally published books. So, and I'm like, I read stuff with an editor's eye anyway. I'm always correcting things in my mind. It doesn't stop me now if it's really bad. No, I don't. I'm not a DNF person, so I still would not read the book. But if it's really bad, it would kind of hang me up and piss me off. But, all of this is to say, I think that I am capable enough to self-edit my own book. Whether I'm ultimately going to decide to do that or not, I don't know. But I think watching her video made me re-examine my reasoning for not self-editing, and realizing that my reasoning didn't have anything to do with whether I was capable enough to do it. It had to do with the stigma behind editing your own book. And I don't have the money for an editor. And it's not even about finding an editor, because y'all all know, I already know who I would want to edit my books. If I had the money. And she's worth way more than she charges. Talking about Morgan Lee. I'll link her website below in case you are looking for a freelance editor. But she's worth way more than she charges. I wish I had the money to pay her to edit all of my books now until I stop writing, which would probably be never. But I don't have that kind of money. I don't have those. My finances are not set up like that. And if I wait until I have the money to edit my books, I don't know when I'll publish again. So then the choice becomes between, do I just buckle down and self-edit, knowing that I'm capable enough to do it, disregarding the stigma behind doing it, but knowing that I have the capabilities to do it. I'm a good writer, I'd like to think. And, do I just buckle down and do it? Or do I let the stigma trip me up and then end up not publishing for who knows how long? Because I could keep waiting to get money together, but there's always going to be some emergency. I mean, unless I hit the lottery, get some kind of 6-figure book deal, or, my book starts selling like hotcakes. Unless either of those things happen, there's always going to be something that the money is going to be needed for. Like right now, I need tires on my car. I probably need brake work. I'm probably past the point of needing brake work done on my car, but we're not going to talk about that. I need an oil change. There's maintenance on my car. My car is 50. It'll be 15 years old this year. To be fair, I probably just need a new car, but not really, because I've only put 69,908 miles on this car in the nearly 15 years that I've had it, which means I haven't gone anywhere. But, there's things I need for the car. We still don't have a home, so I'd like to save up for that, but I can never do it because it's just everything else needs to be taken care of. We still need to eat. And there's always going to be something that I'm going to need the money for. And as important as my books and getting them published are to me, like, if it comes down to really needing a tire on my car, like, I really can't avoid it anymore, the tire obviously needs to get purchased before I pay for editing. So it's just like, there's always gonna be something. So is that just gonna be another excuse that I have to stop me from publishing more books? Because I could be publishing so many more books if I just go ahead and edit them myself. Whether I should do that or not, I don't know. I think the mystery books will probably, like, if they don't get anywhere with the querying stages, the mystery books would probably be more difficult because there's the whole timeline stuff. Anyway, this is a really long clip. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but I've just been thinking about that since I watched her video in the wee hours of the morning. And I don't know. Yeah, that's where my thoughts are. I have 3 minutes left on the timer to go get my clothes and switch them over. I also have to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna go now. Bye.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Okay, so thought I'd come on for a hot second while the child is out there eating dinner. I am very, very tired. And my leg hurts. And I am now sitting in the bed, so I'm feeling comfortable now. I'm backstage hanging with Laura, Nia, and Anna. And very excited because Anna and I are doing a challenge that we're starting next week. And I don't know how I'm going to document it, or whether I'm just going to make it a part of the vlog or not. I don't really know. But it basically harkens back to the TV pilot challenge that I did with Becca. Kind of just me actually getting back into working on it, because I never gave up on that idea. I just got distracted with other ideas, and now it's like, I don't know when I became this person that worked on so many projects at the same time, because I don't know, who is she? I don't normally do this. But I think I've messaged Nick earlier because I was trying to figure out, I was starting to write some more notes for the paranormal while I was at the laundromat, but then I realized, it's like, wait, do I want it to be this plot point or this other plot point? Which one has more impact? So I messaged Nick, was like, which one has more impact? And then Nick was like, asked a question pertaining to another part of the story. And then I started to relay some more of the story details, and I realized I have more of this story cohesively thought out than I realized I did. And I was just typing things, and I was like, oh yeah, so this happens, and this is the reason why this happens, and this is the reason why she's, mad or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I didn't realize I had that much strung together, or, whatever. So apparently I have more together about this story than I thought I did, which is great. I'm not sure I'm ready to switch over to its own book yet, but we'll get there. I'm still working on characters, and now that I kind of know what plot point that I'm going to start it from, I think I have somewhere kind of a guidepost of where to go. Anyway, I'm going to go back to hanging backstage. Actually, I'm on Pinterest while I'm hanging backstage, going down a rabbit hole that I shouldn't be going down. But anyway, it's on my storyboard. It's fine. Everything's fine. Bye. gonna call it a night here. I am writing out some of the notes. Well, actually, what I texted Nick earlier. But yeah, that, and I'm watching some YouTube videos, as you saw, and probably do a little bit of reading before I actually call it a night. Gonna make my to-do list for tomorrow. Not going anywhere just because my body doesn't want me to. I want to. I like when I get out of the house, but my body does not. I was gonna say something else, but I completely forgot. I don't really remember. Where was I going with? I don't know. I already started editing this vlog, and I'm at 40 minutes, which sounds like it's not bad, right? But that is not including today's car chat, which was 12 minutes by itself. So we'll say 52 minutes. The B-roll probably won't add much, but there's another talking clip later. And then there's this one it's not 2 minutes yet, and then we still have all of tomorrow, so yeah, apparently I was chatty this week. It's fine. Anyway, oh, yeah. We'll see how my body feels when I get up, because I had kind of detangled some of my hair in a preemptive effort for me washing it tomorrow. But the thing about me washing my hair is that requires me to stand up a long time. That requires me to stand up a long time in the shower while washing my hair. And the way my legs feel now, I don't know that that's going to happen. We're going to hope my legs feel a little better when I get up, because I really do need to wash my hair. But I really don't want to be in pain for the whole day. I mean, extra pain. Anyway, good night. This has been 3 minutes. I don't know why. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Probably not in the morning. Like, I probably won't even actually get up in the morning. Anyway, bye. Hello. Hi. It is well into the afternoon. It's 5:17. Have I gotten much done? No, I have not. It might look like I washed my hair, but I did not. Ultimately, when I got up this earlier, my legs just didn't feel like they could deal with the pain of standing long enough for me to wash my hair. So I didn't. I've done some editing on my video. I did my devotional. Have I done much else? No. I did watch a workshop on Twitch that the variety streamers I normally watch, they were doing an Adobe workshop. And I was mostly there to support them, but I actually learned some things. I'm not sure I'm ever going to actually use what I learned, because I'm not a film director, but never really line of anything out in the creative field. I do have ideas for movies and TV shows. Never know. So, useful information. I don't know what I'm about to work on next. I probably should beta read, or maybe I'll save most of that for the weekend. I don't know. I do need to edit more of my video. Kind of want to brainstorm a little, so I might do that. I have no idea. I feel a little aimless right now, but I just wanted to come on and say hello before I got too much later in the day. Okay, bye-bye. thought I'd take a brief second to come back on again. I should have turned the light on first, though. That would have been smart. Anyway, I'll do that in a second. But I whipped out the old Save the Cat there. Although, there's not actually a beat sheet for Paranormal Mystery. But it's fine. I'm just going to tweak the beat sheet to the way that works for me. But I'm writing out the beats. And I don't always typically need to have the beat sheet in front of me. But every so often, I work on a project that requires me to pull out my Save the Cat. So, I have gotten to that point. But, believe it or not, that's not a bad sign. That's not a sign. That's a sign that things are moving along, because I've gotten to the point where I'm actually getting ready to possibly, perhaps, start outlining the things. So, we're beginning to possibly shift. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yes, beginning to possibly shift from brainstorming to outlining, possibly. There's a few more things I want to kind of iron out in my head first, but I don't know why I'm doing this. Don't mind me. I have issues. As you see, I have the brace on because my wrist started to hurt. Probably should actually put the heated brace on for a few minutes to give it a little heat treatment. But yeah, just wanted to update on the fact that I am doing some things. Perhaps not the things that I had actually set out to do today, but I'm doing things. Because I had other things on my list. But when you are pulled into a certain direction, just gotta go with it. So, also, happy Pi Day. 3.14, whatever the rest of the numbers are. But yes, happy Pi Day. I just wish I had remembered that today was Pi Day when I was in the store yesterday. Because then I would have gotten a piece of pie. But anyway. Yeah, that's it. I'll be back. Bye. Okay. So, she's out there eating a very late dinner. We won't discuss that. But this is why I'm not a good stream hopper, because I have Dolores' stream open on one tab, and I have the variety streamers that I like to watch. They stream on Fridays. They stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And so I have them up on the other tab. But I'm more so really kind of paying attention to them, but also The Sims on Dolores. I'm trying. I'm not good at stream hopping. This is not my thing. But I'm also distracted because I'm kind of working on brainstorming my paranormal and trying to ignore the pain in my wrist because it hurts. But I have work to do. And see, this is what happens when you slack off at times during the week that you're not supposed to slack off. Well, slacking off is being a little too harsh on myself. I had bad pain days this week. Technically, I'm still kind of in a bad pain day. And if you count my wrist pain, we're really in a bad pain day. But it's fine. I got to do my Duolingo. I got to do that. And then, yeah, I want to work on the beat sheet and fill in what I know. And since it's seeming that I know more about my story than I actually thought I knew, or I had more cohesively strung together in my head than I thought I did. So I want to get it down on a beat sheet real quick just to see how much I have together. And then, but see, the beat sheet, doing the beat sheet is kind of, I don't know if it's going to work the same as it would if this was going to be a standalone book. So Save the Cat is not written for series. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to adjust on the fly for the fact that it's a trilogy. And then how do I adjust the arcs? Because, I mean, each book still needs to follow its own arc. And then there still needs to be a series arc. No, because it's a trilogy. I don't know. But that's what I'm working on right now. Actually, I'm about to do my Duolingo, and then I'll get back to working on this. And, yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm about to drink my tea, which I'm apparently going to have to hold with both hands. I'll be back a little later. This clip was not supposed to be quite this long. This is going to be a long vlog this week. Just, I can't say I'm warning you now because, this is at the end of the video. Although, should I start doing those little putting clips from the end of the video to at the beginning? Like, this is what you'll see in this vlog. I'm not really that good of a video editor, I don't think, for all of that. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. Hi. Hello. It's that time. It's time to end the vlog. Although I do want to share. I found one of these lovely little things in the store by Little Debbie. Turtle brownies. Comes with caramel and peanuts on top. It was the only thing I could find to give me the fix that I wanted because they did not have. I remember the peanut butter cream pies that they had before. Apparently they really were limited time only because they're not there anymore. I looked twice. Anyway, so I've had a lot of thoughts this week. I've shared a lot of thoughts this week. This is why this video is, then again, all my videos are long. But I was not chatty in the beginning of the week, but I was kind of chatty towards the end. Editing thoughts, story thoughts. I think I have a better handle on how I want this story to go than I initially thought I did. Yet I still need to do a lot more work. So as with any story, but I'm almost positive I'm ready to put it in its own notebook. Almost positive. I'm gonna try not to make this clip too long because a couple of 12-minute clips on this vlog already. I'm editing now. I'm up to Wednesday, so I haven't even gotten to the longest vlog clip yet. But what else did I want to say? I wanted to direct you to my community tab or Morgan's community tab where you will find the Google form excuse me. Hold on. I was just having some chips before I came on, so apparently that did not go down right. But that hurt. My wrist. So I put the Google form for poetry night along with the flyer telling you when it is. Morgan shared it on her community tab as well. So you should be able to sign up for poetry night. We're trying to put together something during the month of April, celebrating poetry, and I don't want to say too much in case we're not able to pull it off, but I think we will. We'll talk more about that on a live stream or something in the future. But Yeah, I'm working on some new poems that I hope to share on Poetry Night. And I don't know what I'm going to be working on next week. I may be ready to get over my fear, procrastination, whatever you want to call it, for editing when love calls. I just need to figure out a way to work it in there. It's going to be a slow editing process. I do think I'm going to probably self-edit. I don't have anything against self-editing. And as I discussed yesterday during my car chat at the laundromat, I do think I have the capabilities. I think the thing that kept tripping me up, and to be honest, still trips me up, is the stigma behind self-editing your own work. That said, I do believe I do have the capabilities. It's not like I've never edited other people's work. I'm not as precious as I used to be more than a decade ago about my work. And I'm pretty good at taking time away from my manuscripts so that I can come back and read it as a reader and not the person who wrote it. I mean, I'd have to edit it myself anyway before I send it to an editor if I was going to pay an editor anyway. And if I do decide to self-edit it won't be my only editing pass. So it'll be done more than once. Usually if I was going to pay an editor, I would just do it the once and then send it to an editor so they can do clean it up. But it'll be more extensive. It'll take longer, but the only way I'm going to get When Love Calls published this year is to do it myself. And get over the stigma behind that. Because I am capable. I don't love editing like Morgan does. Anyway, that said, and then I have to fit in the outline. Hopefully I can be at the outlining stage at some point next week, but maybe not, because I might still be working on a character, sketches and things like that. So outlining may not come next week. I may be getting to the character part. Why are you shaking? Bonnie, you're shaking. No. Hold on. Sorry. Bonnie, who is my tripod, is shaking right now. So I'm sorry for the shakiness of this clip. Okay, enough rambling. I've chatted enough these last couple of days. That's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays, live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member on my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.
Got drunk off your lie, and I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time